Alright, so gotta replace my fuel pump. We diagnosed a bunch of problems, and my fuel pump is cutting out. I think it's just being 28 years old, so I got a Walbro 255 that I'm gonna put in. So first thing I'm gonna do is take off the negative off the battery, and then the back. Got it pretty much set up and ready. Take off these 4 bolts, and then I'll show you what to do after that. All right, so there's 2 plugs. You just push this little side down, and then just gotta wiggle it out. 2 lines. I took a picture just to be safe, but the clamps are different, so you should be good. Another thing is release your gas cap, because the return line is pressurized, so it will squirt out fuel. So I loosened my cap. So take off these 2 lines. There's a tool to take this off. I just have a little wooden dowel that I'm gonna hammer it off. Yeah, and then after that, then I'll be able to start pulling it out and show you guys. Okay, so I got the pump out. Here's the pump. The top hat has these 2 plugs, and then it has 2 hoses. This hose and the other hose is still in the tank, that you can see are connected. So it's connected to these 2 lines, these 2 plug areas. So I am going to pull this old pump out of the housing here, and install this new Walbro 255. It looks like this was already replaced once by the wiring, how it's cut and everything, but yeah, so I am going to replace it again, replace the wiring, everything, new pump and new socket, and then I will show you how to put it back in, because it just mounts in a little bracket on the bottom of the pump. So give me a little bit and I'll show you. All right, so I got it mounted and everything. Let me slide this top hat out of the way. So I got it mounted inside. My buddy Adam, who's done quite a few of these, helped me out. Drilled some holes in the back of this little mount, and zip tied in 3 spots. See the filter sitting in there. So yeah, spliced the wiring together. The wiring was long enough, so we were able to get rid of a lot of this old wiring that's it's hard to tell, but pretty worn out. The old hose and stuff we were able to get rid of, some of it, just because it's really not needed with these new pumps. So got a new hose on. This side goes towards the passenger, and the fuel pump and all that goes towards the driver. In the bottom, it locks in on these sides, so you're gonna slide it in from passenger to driver side, and then yeah, and then just hook up all these hoses to the top hat. So what is it? So this one is return, which goes inside of this this housing. This one goes towards the engine. Pretty self-explanatory, so I'm gonna hook it up. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I got the pump in. So I just did the reverse of what I did to take it out. As you can see, it's all buttoned back up. Looks all good. I've already tested it out, but you know, just to show you guys, let's see, let's make sure it's in neutral. So, and then Starts up, you know, all the gauges work. My oil gauge is starting to fail, so I'm gonna have to get a new one of those. Right hand drive auto designs, they make a kit for that makes it easier accessible, so I'm gonna grab one of those. Yeah, so everything works pretty good. Stay tuned for the next mod.